All right, good morning. Make sure you've got some blocks as always. Always feels good. They're great. And in my space, I want to have them on each side for the balancing half moon. So however you want to set up, maybe it's just the front of your mat. That's good. We'll get there eventually. All right. Well, let's settle in. Let's find our seat. Close your eyes if you'd like and just shut out the outside world. This is your time to take care of you. So let's find our root and drop our root down into the earth, into this final few days of the winter season, officially. So your root is holding you into the earth. And I always think, like, when the literal wind out there in the world is whipping around and stirring things up, we've got to keep finding our root, just like when the world has a lot of activity and chaos and distractions and just a lot of big energy, powerful stuff happening out in the world. As we know, we want to keep finding our root, find our center, and send some calm energy, peace out from our own hearts, and just believe, have the faith that what we do to help create the even joy and love and gratitude within ourselves does help uplift the world. And we're hoping that for everyone, everywhere. And we're at a new moon. The final new moon of the astrological year is officially tomorrow. We're still in it. So you might notice it's darker at night. The moon is at that quiet, dark, inward time. And it's always a chance to kind of reset. So you can check in with yourself and set some new intentions from your heart. And again, not just for ourselves, but how can we help the world with our intentions, with our dreams, with our wishes, with our prayers and meditations? It works. It does. We can hold that faith. So take some slow belly breaths just to kind of find your space here. Inhaling from the belly, let that new energy come in, down into your body, receive it. And a slow exhale, letting go, clearing out some of the chatter, the noise for this time that is for you. A couple more. Slowing down the breath. Just sip it in slowly. Fill yourself. New energy, new day, new intentions. Again, from the heart. Pausing and letting go. All the way back down to the bottom. One more time. Great. And then taking a moment to check in with your heart. And maybe we can kind of move out some of the heaviness of the world for a moment. Find yourself. Think of moments, people, events, things that we are grateful for, that bring us joy, bring us love. And we're going to just really keep that feeling of gratitude, joy, and love in our hearts, helping, again, lift us up, which will help lift up others. Take another moment from your heart space. Great. And then today, let's give ourselves a little new moon tune up from the top down. So from your neck first, let's keep the shoulders back and down. And inhale, chin rises up, opening up. Exhale, chin tucks down, just gently moving the neck. Sometimes it's really tight, so be gentle. Those neck muscles are super strong. Great, and then back to center. Inhaling, just kind of lifting up energetically up through the crown of your head, getting a little taller. Exhale, right ear towards right shoulder. Inhale, center, exhale, other side. Like the back of your head would just slide against the wall if you were sitting next to it. Let's hang out on the right side. Add your hand on your head if you'd like a little more depth to that stretch. And then other arm goes out and just kind of explore where's a good spot that helps release down your neck, down your shoulder, through your arm. And breathe. Never forcing, just be aware of how your body is feeling and opening up gently. Great, let that go. Inhale up through the center again. Exhale to the other side. Let's balance it out. How's this other side? And breathing down, neck, shoulder, arm, through the hand. Gently lengthening, decompressing maybe, and just kind of balancing out. Great. And center. Let's inhale, squeeze your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, roll them back and down a few times, like you're kneading those, again, strong muscles in the neck and upper back, shoulders. Great. Keep the arms down, or the shoulders down. Arms will rise like big wings. Stretch your wings out. Take some rotations from your shoulders out through even the little fingers out there. And then one of our favorites, the eagle arms. We're gonna tuck one elbow under, connect your hands or the opposite shoulder. Feeling the elbows move away from you, just to shoulder level. Doesn't have to go up any higher, and don't force it. And that might be enough just to stay tall, or start to hinge and kind of bow into yourself, letting gravity pull the arms away, deepening, and you get that big stretch across. I'm sure you feel it. Upper back, neck and shoulders. Sometimes it's nice to just gently rotate your head a little bit in this stretch. It might help release, create a little more space. Great. Rise up and let's open up those wings. Let them go wide and take a little movement. Channeling just big eagle, big wings. And then we take other arm underneath. Connect, 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 however you can. And really squeeze whatever is coming together. So the arms are really pressing together, the hands or the opposite shoulder if you're holding. And then let's let gravity help here again. Again, being gentle. I know I have a right shoulder that's sometimes a little tender, so just don't push it past its edge. Listen to your body. It's always talking to you. The body's always right. So listen, even through your day. Great. And rise up. Free those wings, big wings. Let's stretch them up towards the sky. Clasp your hands together, give them a flip up. Connect your fingers and your thumbs. And then again, see if you can create a little more space between your ears and your shoulders. Great, so let's lift up and take a gentle twist to your right. Then release your hands, maybe scoot your right hip back a little bit. And breathe, feel the rotation around your heart. I know we've been working a lot with twists the last few weeks. So just stabilize the lower body, twisting around the rib cage and into your neck. Look into the corners of the eyes. I love this. Usually feels necessary. Maybe some diagonal stretches, looking into the corners of the eyes. Get that big picture. All right, bring the back arm up and across the sky. Big lateral movement for your spine. The goal of our practice is always to move the body, the spine especially, in all the ways it can, just to keep all the energy moving, all of our systems and organs have space and all the healthy circulation flowing. All right, release that, unwind, come back to the center. Let's take those hands together again, right up the middle. And then up and around, twisting up to the other side. And then scoot that other hip back a little bit. I'm just taking some pressure off the sacrum and low back. We're twisting into the heart space. And then your neck. And again, corners of the eyes, get that full big picture. Often we're just kind of tunnel vision in front of us, reading or, looking at books and screens, and let's let them open up. Great, back arm sweeps up. And again, lateral movement, so the side body gets long. So we anchor down into our lower body for stability. Feel the space between your ribs and up. Energize the triceps of the arm. Anytime the arm is straight, we're trying to use the triceps. Awesome. And then unwind it, unwind everything. And let's come back to center and stretch your legs out today. Stretch them out. Maybe sit on the edge of a blanket if you'd like. Let's just roll those upper leg bones kind of inward just a little bit to set them in place. And then reach through your heels, reach through your feet, even if you have socks on, stretch through them. And then inhale forward, exhale, toes back. Just wake up those ankles. How are they doing? Thank them. Lots of gratitude for the body. And then draw some circles. Oh, that good range of motion, keeping us flexible, preventing injuries, keeping us active and healthy. All right. Zip the big toes together. Inhale, space between the toes, like little fingers, spread them out. Exhale, close your book. Close the soles towards each other. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Those outer ankles, just good rotation, mobility. Great, shake it out. Into the knees we go. So sitting tall, keep the core strong, back strong. Inhale, extend through your right heel, reach. Exhale, flex it in. Give these big muscles, connective tissues, chance to wake up. Great, and then into your hips. So hold on to the foot and your knee. Pivot on that sitting bone, so you're anchored at the lower body. Picture in your mind a nice big ball and socket joint of your hip. Draw some big circles, big and small, all directions. Trying to keep the joints flexible. Right. And let's wake it up a little deeper here today. Inhale, exhale, hug it in a little closer. The shin bone comes closer. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhaling, exhale, hold and breathe. There's just a few moments here. Relax your shoulders. Breathing into wherever you feel it. Feel the sensations your body is showing you. Might be into the hip or maybe the back even. Great, and then reset. Stretch it out. Maybe that leg feels a little more alive and awake. Other side. Inhale and then exhale. Again, to wherever your body feels ready to go as we wake it up. Great, opening up, kind of pivot, flex the foot. We're keeping it strong and active as we go into left hip. Again, just explore circles, big and small, both directions. Keeping the joints juicy and flexible. Awesome. Get that energy flowing. All right, shin bone in front of you. Deep breath in. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Hold and breathe a few moments. Relax the shoulders. Great. And then release that. Reset it. Shake it out. Let's do one nice forward fold. It's not going to be big. We're not super warmed up yet, but inhale. Arms right up by your ears. Belly strong. Exhale. Take a little hinge. Inhale, rise. Exhale, little hinge. One more time. Hands come down. Take a few more breaths, beaming out love, joy, peace from your heart. Just kind of always aware the front of the body is open. extending out. One more breath. Extending and then folding, surrendering. Let your head bow a little bit. Stretch down your back. Great. And then rise up. Release. We haven't done the reverse plank in a while. You can also do the reverse tabletop. So let's try it. Let's open up from your shoulders. Roll the shoulders back. Plant the hands, fingers towards you. So we're squeezing between the shoulder blades here to open up the front of the heart, and then extend through the tops of your feet forward. So you can take a deep breath. Exhale, kind of bend your elbows. We're going to use them like a spring to inhale and lift up. You can also do reverse table. Let's just take a few breaths here. The legs are extended. Glutes are strong in both poses. We're extending through the tops of the feet. Squeeze those shoulder blades, lift your hips, lift your heart, beam it out. Mindful of your neck. We're not collapsing your head back. You can tuck it in or just neutral. It's called Purvottanasana. This reverse plank. One more deep breath. Lift from your heart, hips, lift from your heart. Awesome. And come down. And then we'll work out those wrists again. Big. Good job. Cross your ankles. Come to tabletop. All right, let's use just a few cat stretches. See what's happening there, up and down. And then thread the needle. Always feels nice too. That upper back space gets pretty tight. So right arm wide, let's inhale to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle through. Let's hold and breathe a few moments. Press into the earth with your other hand. Twist and steer yourself where you need it. Just let go of some of that stress we hold. Great, and then open it back up. Wrist rotations maybe. Squeeze the hand, deep breath, let it go. Center, cat stretch. Left arm wide, inhale to the sky. Take that through again, hold and breathe. What's happening on this side? Great. Then open it back up, wrist rotations. Great, squeeze the hand, deep breath in, and let it all go. Got a little tingling energy. Awesome. Center. Stretch. All right, let's do a little side body work. Right toes back behind you. Let's work the hip a little bit. Lift, inhale. Exhale, curl in. Great. And then find our balance. Reach that leg straight back. Flex the foot. Opposite arm goes forward. So lifted leg, glutes and quads are super strong. Lifted arm, use your triceps. Core is strong. Find your center, your focus, your heart. Great. Hand down, toes down. We'll do the side body work. So ground the back foot now, like you're right against a wall. Arm to the sky, and then rotate from your shoulder. Reach those fingers towards the front of your mat, like we're right against a wall, like a side angle pose standing, where we're on the bottom knee. Feels super nice. And then arm to the sky, kind of helping us lift as we lift that back leg now. Flex the foot, like a little balancing half moon on your knee. Just feeling that energy of open heart, open front of the hip. If you want more of the front of the hip work, bend the knee, reach for your ankle as you kick the heel a little closer to your hip or your glutes here. As we open up, quads usually feel a nice stretch. Just an option. Take a few more breaths. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Open the front of the heart, the chest, shoulder. Great. And then open it all up if you're not. And then back down. Take your cat stretch. Let's actually do a little hip circle. Great, other side. So set it up, strong arms. So use your little bend in your elbows. Great. Inhale, left leg lifts, look up. Curl it in, exhale. One more. And then we find our balance. Reach back, reach forward, find your center. Again, check that bottom elbow. Make sure it's bent just a little bit. You're using your muscles, not just hanging out. Breathe. Awesome. Ground the hand, ground the toes, do the little pivot to the side. And we'll start with the back foot grounded, bringing the arm close to your ear if you can. Don't let it cave forward. Stay open, reaching the fingers forward. Trace that just in your own body. Trace the line from the fingers all the way down the side of the left side, down into the left foot, anchored. Like you're right against a wall. Awesome. And then left arm to the sky to help us balance as we lift the back leg, flex the foot. Energize the glutes, the quads, super active. And then if you want to try it, bend the knee, reach for your ankle as you kick back and let the front of your heart open more, hips open more, or that left hip and quads, front of the hip, front of the thigh. Great. Open it all up if it's not. And then back to center. You can pivot on the toes down to center. And let's, again, rotate the lower body, just kind of loosen all that up. Great work. And take a bow to child's pose, balancing out the right and left sides in from the hips and up and down your back. And just take that moment to go inward. Think of the back of the heart. And also this devotional pose of bowing to the earth, resetting again our intentions for this new cycle ahead. We'll be moving into a new moon cycle and the spring equinox. A new season is coming. How would we like to picture the world in this new season? Bring it in from your heart and send it out. All those blessings, all those wishes, dreams, prayers. Great, and let's curl the toes, take a deep breath, come back to table, and exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Shake out your head. It's a good chance to let your neck relax. Relax your face and your jaw. Get all that good circulation flowing to the brain. Great. And then inhale to a strong plank right through the center line. Exhale, roll back up. Keep your heart open. Space between your ears and your shoulders. You're pressing into the earth to hold you. Let's do two more. Inhaling, plank. Pause. Exhale back. Downward facing dog. One more time. Finding your plank. Pausing. Find that focus. And back up. All right, inhale, right leg to the sky. Let's look forward, sweep it through your lunge. Let's get into these hips a little more. Exhale, try to straighten the front leg. Two more. These always feel necessary. Hips and hamstrings, knees. Great, stay in that lunge. And now we're going to rotate your back foot to come up to warrior two. So we got it. Check your alignment. So front heel lines up with your back arch, and we are wide open like we're right against a wall. But the vision goes forward over those front fingers, just guiding the energy out into the world, again, from your heart. And we'll move a little. Inhale, nice and tall. Let's go through the heart today. Clear it out, and then back open, like big wings. Take a few more. Guiding it through. Feels good, just kind of floating through the space around you. One more time. And then we'll hold and breathe. Scan your pose. Anchor into the earth through both feet. Back leg straight and strong. Use the glutes, use your quads. And then maybe the front leg feels safer to lunge. Make sure that knee is over the middle of your front foot. Check out your arms. Sometimes that back arm's way in its own world. Line it up. Great. And then flip the front palm, reverse warrior, peaceful warrior. Holding the heart open, letting those front fingers go up towards the sky. Again, beaming out love, joy, peace from your heart, gratitude for all you have and all you wish for others. Great. And then slowly, we're going to land gently on that front knee or thigh. Bring your back arm close to your ear, just like we did earlier, kneeling. If you have space, you won't collapse, you can slide that front arm down, maybe to a block or to the floor. Notice there's lots of space between your ear and your shoulder. We're not scrunching or collapsing. Stay open. Parsva Konasana, the side angle pose. Awesome. And then come back up. Let's try triangle, Trikonasana. You might want to step in if you're feeling a little long. And let's actually rotate the palms open. So squeeze the shoulder blades together in your back. Open up from the shoulders out through the hands. And then hinge from this front hip. The whole side of the body gets long, right over your front leg. And then come down slowly. Big wings. Giant bird. Triangle, Trikonasana. You can also use a block underneath your front hand if you want a place to land, or just use the back of your arm to pry open. Stabilize your energy, feel grounded and strong, focused. Open in the heart, open the mind. And like you're right against a wall. Nice. And then keep the core strong. We need those strong muscles to lift back up and reverse triangle. So the other side gets that big stretch. Fingers towards the sky. Toes grounded. Awesome. And center. Now make sure now the block is towards the front end of your mat to the right side. We're going to prepare to fly. Ardha Chandrasana. Back arm tucks around. And just take a step in. Make sure the front foot feels ready to support you as you take flight. Woo! Totally okay to wobble. You got it. Just keep practicing. Every day is different. Stabilize through both feet, even though one is in the air. So lots of energy pressing through both heels. The quads are strong. Those thigh muscles. Just like we did earlier, squeeze the shoulder blades, open from your heart. You want to try the option of bending your knee, reaching for your ankle. It's just practice. Let there be some joy in it, some lightness. Great. Wherever you are, take another breath. And we'll land in warrior two whenever you're ready. There's no rush. It's nice to hold those balance poses if you can for a moment. Take another big breath from the heart. Great, straighten it out. And I'm just going to pivot to the other side. Switch, so you are in warrior two, left foot forward now. Find it and scan the pose, build it from the base up, just like everything. Start with a strong foundation, nice and long, open, back leg, glutes and quads strong. Track that front knee. Awesome. We inhale and get really tall. Again, exhale through and back to the pose. With intention, couple more. Hold and breathe. Find that strong warrior, open-hearted warrior within you. Check in with your heart. Set those new intentions. More love for ourselves, more love for the world. More peace for ourselves, and peace for the world. Whatever is bubbling up within you. And then reverse warrior. Be strong. Great, and then the side angle, we come to the other side. Staying long and open, not collapsing. And space between your ear and that left shoulder. Maybe this front hand or arm floats down. Don't collapse, stay open. Okay, core strong, rise back up, and we'll straighten the front leg. Adjust your stance maybe for triangle, maybe not as long. Quads are strong, not gripping your knees. Keep that space. Great. Open, squeeze the shoulder blades. Again, imagine you're right against a wall. Stay open on the way over and then down, right over that front shin bone. Don't go in front of it. Stay open. Breathe. Think of the lines of a triangle. Straight, strong. Legs, arms, strong. Spine long. It's just to the side. Core strong. One more breath. See if there's more space. And in these poses, there's always, if the top arm, if the shoulder doesn't feel good here, you can always rotate palm back behind you. And it's the same action in the spine. The arms are always secondary. So do what feels best for you to stay open here. Awesome. And then we come up and reverse your triangle. That other arm goes up. Yep. And soften the back shoulder. Big stretch. Always feels like a kind of a strong rubber band hooked on your bottom toe, but we're reaching up to those top fingers, stretching through that whole side. Awesome. And center, tuck the back arm around. We're gonna get ready to fly. So step in, reset your block. It's forward and wider than where your foot is to take flight. Stabilize. Use a standing leg. Use your quads. Really feel those muscles strong. Same in the lifted leg. One's just floating in space. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. You want to try the bent knee variation. Try it. Let it be joyful, let it be light, playful. If you lose it, find it again. Just keep trying. Great. Take a slow transition when you feel ready, no rush. Landing, warrior two. Nice. One more big breath. Great. Straighten the front leg, relax the arms, and let's bring it all together as we do. Balance it out. Prasarita Padottanasana. If you want to, just keep your hands on your hips today. Ground those outer feet. That's why we work those ankles. Anchor down. Inhale up the front body. Exhale, take a hinge. Slowly, with intention, as we slowly extend out and then down. And then we can let your hands float down. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. And breathe here. Anchor through both feet, really press down, and maybe the upper body can feel lighter and let go. Then we'll switch it up a little bit. Keep your feet where they are. Take your arms forward. Or kind of like a wide angle, downward facing dog. Again, tuck your head towards your chest. Lengthen through the sides. Pulling the tailbone back and down. Great. And then walk your hands right underneath your shoulders. Let's come to a flat back. And arms out like wings. And we'll rise up. Nice. Hands to heart. Toe heel in, or do your little hop to Tadasana, mountain pose. Here we are. Strong, balanced, hopefully feeling the lower body alive after all that standing work. Heart is open, mind is open. Take a breath. Let's work with eagle. We did the arms earlier. Let's work with the balance pose. So this one's pretty big in the joints of the legs. So the ankles, the knees, the hips are all kind of hinging here. And then we take left knee and stack it right on top of the other. If you can, keep wrapping that leg or wherever it is. Maybe there's a block underneath the toes. Maybe they're just floating. But we're squeezing the thigh muscles together. Square the hips forward. Maybe you just want to work with the base. Or maybe you add your wings. Left elbow goes under, connect. And connect your hands. So again, everything that touches is squeezing towards the middle of the body, that center line. Stay tall or take your elbows towards your knees. Garudasana, eagle pose. Kind of in the perch of your eagle, squaring those hips and shoulders forward. The knees are just trying to stay centered. It's a lot. Keep breathing, keep focused. Then press down to free everything. You probably want to shake it all out. It's a big one. Good work. Yep. All right, let's try the other side. So again, starting with your both feet grounded, and then just simply lift the other, get the other wrapping. Might feel very different. And notice the knees are just going to keep twisting, but let's try to stay centered. Ground, even through your tailbone here, just feeling that. Take your time, maybe you stay centered. Maybe the wings want to tuck under. Yep, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of movement. Belly strong. This is why balance is so important for us, especially as we've got chaos and challenging activities of the world, events of the world can definitely throw us off. So find your center, keep breathing, coming back. And when you feel ready, we open it all up, we shake it out, move it out. And let's do one more. Let's do our tree, because it's always a nice one. Shift back to the right leg, and then open from your left hip. Place that foot above or below your knee. Somewhere that's not your knee. And from your navel down, settle into the earth. Feel held by the earth and gravity. And then reach up towards that sunshine from the spring that's coming, equinox is coming. Just like in the winter, those roots are so important. There's a lot going on under the earth. Feel held. And reaching. New growth maybe on your little fingers. New leaves budding out. Just take your time coming back down and shake it out. Let it go. Soft knees, don't twist without having a little space. All right, other side. Plant your other leg. And the trunk side, really use glutes and quads. We're stabilizing. We're opening that other hip. In, get your roots set. Just feeling it in your mind here. Deep into the earth. As you reach and grow, maybe you just want to keep those branches together. Get the peak of a pine tree, evergreen. Or maybe it's a really big canopy. Make it yours. Vrikshasana, tree pose. Feeling held by the earth, connecting us all on this planet. Nice job. Come down when you're ready. Shake it out. All right. Standing back in mountain pose. Reset yourself. Anchored, lifted and light. Breathe. Feeling the little buzz of energy through your body, all that prana flowing, your life force and vitality. Inspiration. And inhale to the sky. Let's take a standing forward fold, letting our left and right sides just balance here. Ground a little deeper, let the upper body melt a little more. Another big breath into the back of your body. Let that go. And we'll step back into another downward facing dog. Let's take 3 deep breaths. Grounding into the hands. Release your head. Your heart is open. And then we'll come to child's pose, bowing again to the earth, arms out or wrapped around you. Rolling up slowly, just to sit on your heels or a block. Take some pressure off the knees. Listen to your body. Skip it if you need to. Shoulders back and down. Hero's pose, Virasana. So reset. Feeling that long line down each thigh. Pressing the feet a little bit into the earth. Great. And then just come off of the block if you're there. Slide your legs out. And if we can, let's move to a wall or just a space that will work for you to elevate your legs up the wall today, letting things shift. So you can, again, be against a door frame or a bed or a couch, or maybe just in the middle of the room if you want to just lift the legs. So Viparita Karani, the waterfall pose. I'm going to watch our time. I want to time it to let things shift here from your lower body, the toes, the feet, the ankles. Let things just slide down. Take some pressure out of the veins, pooling the energy in the torso and all of your amazing organs. Give the heart a little break. Doesn't have to pump so hard. Neck feels long and open. Energy to the mind, and then out. You can squeeze the shoulder blades together a little bit and let the arms go where they want, out or back behind you or down at your sides or even on your body, on your belly, your heart, feeling the breath flow. Again, at this new moon time, just letting things shift. Let go of anything you've outgrown, any energy you don't need to hold. Give yourself space for the new. Welcoming the shifts from within. Take another breath or two and bring awareness back. Wiggle the toes and the ankles. And just slowly come down the wall. Unless you want to stay there for the final pose, you can stay there. Good place to be. If you'd like to just roll down slowly, we'll end up on our mat on your back for the final pose. But again, if it feels good, stay there. Awesome. You bring your knees into your body, draw some circles. So if you're on your back, on your mat, let's take the block between the knees. Scoot your hips to the right, bring the knees up and over to the other side for a gentle twist. Letting the upper body stay open. You're trying to stack your legs and your feet together. And then to the center. And then scoot the hips left, a big scoot, knees come up and over. To the other side. Again, trying to line them up, line up your feet and your knees. And breathe. Great. Then unwind yourself back to center, free the block. Walk your feet wide and just do a few little windshield wipers. Any last movement your legs might want. And then Shavasana, of course, the final pose, just to integrate. There's always important moments of stillness and quiet after all the movement of the body, all the ways we can. Now we settle to just process it. Let your body have space, your mind have space, let your heart have space. So we just rest on the earth, surrender to gravity that's always there. Come back to your breath. That's also always there. What can we fill in with? A little more peace, joy, gratitude, love. And let it all float out to the world. Rest in peace. A few more big cleansing breaths. Reawaken from where you are. If you're at the wall, just slowly roll down. And if you have more space in your morning or day, you can keep resting. We'll make a slow transition to the side. Just take your time. You keep your eyes closed and stay in that internal space. And we'll close the practice, as always, sending love and peace from this practice out. So all beings on this planet may benefit. Om in three Shantis. Peace, peace, peace. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you all for being here. Have a beautiful final week of winter. Namaste.